What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some impactful Switch news to go over, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with Astral Chain, showing us the true meaning of what it means to be a AAA game out there. That means high quality when it comes to visual polish and looks, and also high quality when it comes to gameplay and the reviews as well. And that's exactly what's going down with Astral Chain on the Nintendo Switch, because Famitsu has just released their weekly review scores and it has a bunch of great games in there. Oninaki was also reviewed, getting a 31 out of 40, but the highlight for sure is Astral Chain on the Nintendo Switch. Once again, showing Sega like, yo, let me show you guys an actual real AAA game right here, because Platinum Games used to work with Sega a lot for a bunch of different titles, and they kind of stopped doing that. So kind of showing like, hey, we still got it while you guys are still wondering what's going on here. Astral Chain getting 3 9s and 1 10 in Famitsu for a 37 out of 40. A lot of games don't reach that level when it comes to Famitsu, so it's good to see Astral Chain killing it with its first official review, doing very well, and I expect this game to sell well as well when it's released next week too. But let's talk about this just a little bit and the impact of the review and the impact of what's going on with the Nintendo Switch and Astral Chain. This game, once again, first review out there, and we've seen a lot of hands-on previews, people talk about the game here in the West, and pretty much everyone that's played the game has echoed the same statement. This is an amazing experience. This is an action-packed, so platinum, really highly polished game that you're not going to want to put down, that you're going to want to go through and just play as much as possible, that has a lot of varied, intricate and new styles of gameplay that we really haven't done before when it comes to Platinum Games titles, or really just action games in general. It is a very unique and different style of action game. It's a different breed, considering a lot of developers can't make games like this. So when the review comes out and it's given it a 37 out of 40, I can believe that the hype is definitely real behind it. And you guys know there's certain games that I'll hype up on this channel that I know that are going to be really good. I did it with Fire Emblem Three Houses. A lot of you guys, first-time buyers of a strategy RPG, have pretty much messaged me non-stop since the game came out saying, OJ, I'm so glad that you told me to buy this game. I never would have even thought that I would have liked a game like this if you didn't talk about it. I think Astral Chain, if you're in the same boat with this game, not really playing Platinum Games titles, not really into the action genre, if you're in that same boat, this is going to be the same thing. Astral Chain is that AAA game. It is that next big game. It is the next great game, next IP that Nintendo has, that they're working with Platinum Games in order to make great. And like I said before, you need to make sure that you check out what's going on with Astral Chain. I really think that it's going to be a game of the year type of game. It's that good, and getting a review like this is definitely going to help Astral Chain out in its game of the year crusade, because I think it's really going to be that good. We're going to see a lot of great scores too from other places as well. It's not just going to stop with Famitsu. I think a lot of reviewers are going to be giving this game 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, maybe even some 10s out of 10. And I'm working on my own Astral Chain videos in series, just kind of like how I did with Fire Emblem, with some beginner tips and things like that. I also did it with Bayonetta 2 as well. So I'm going to be working on my own series and different styles of videos with Astral Chain when it does launch next week. So look forward to that. Also some like informational videos about Astral Chain as well before you buy the game, because there's a lot of stuff to go over. I've already made a number of videos on Astral Chain, at least 10 to 15 videos on Astral Chain minimum when it comes down to it, when it comes to reactions and live streams and talking about the game and just regular videos. So I'm looking forward to making even more content on this game because it is that good. So what do you guys think about Astral Chain getting a 37 out of 40 from Famitsu, the first review of the game, flexing its might when it comes down to it, one of the best reviewed games of the year so far from Famitsu? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. We have a surprise. The Dragon Quest XI's Definitive Edition demo is now available for everyone to download worldwide. So you don't have to go on like your account from the US, download the European version. You don't have to go on your account from Europe to download this version or anything like that. It's all live pretty much in every single region, and there's some really cool stuff that comes with it. So let's go ahead and get right into it here, guys. We have the preload as well. That's live. The file size is out there, so Nintendo kind of went full force with Dragon Quest XI today. The eShop has just been updated, and Dragon Quest XI is available there for you guys to go download for a demo. And you have to remember, guys, the progress from your game, from the demo, can be transferred over to the full game. So you can level up, you can go collect stuff, you can do all sorts of things in this demo, and that will transfer over. So that's really cool as well. Now, Nintendo is also offering the preload option for Dragon Quest XI. Fans can buy the game in advance and download the required data, preparing them for launch day. Now, Dragon Quest XI launches on September 27th, and the digital version takes up 13.8 gigabytes of space. So yeah, it takes up quite a bit of space, so make sure if you're going to get the game digitally that you just do the preload. And this is one of those games, guys, that you probably just want to have on your Switch at all times because it's a big game, a big RPG. It's probably going to take you like 100 hours plus. So this game might be one of those games you get digital. Now, we have some more Dragon Quest XI information to go over. So, Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition save data, that does a little bit more than just keep your save file. It actually unlocks something in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, Dragon Quest XI is teaming up with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for a little promotion. If you have save data for Square Enix's RPG, you can unlock Yakchi's Spirit in Nintendo's Fighter. This applies to both the full release as well as the demo for Dragon Quest XI. Now keep in mind that the spirit cannot actually be obtained yet. It'll be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in the future. So they're saying, hey, you'll be able to get this, when the game does come out. But that's pretty cool. Nice little spirit for you. They did the same thing for, what was it? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, getting the spirits there. And then we also have some more information when it comes to Dragon Quest as well, and we're not done, but wait, there's more. Then we have the download the free Champions Pack DLC for Dragon Quest XI-S. So Nintendo and Square Enix are offering a free Champions Pack DLC for Dragon Quest XI-S. It features 5 sets comprised of costumes and items. So here's a little bit of a rundown of the DLC here. So you have Vests of Success, a special gift to thank you for playing the game, a pair of garments said to bring good fortune to anyone who wears them. You have Wolf Gear, a special thank you gift for playing the game, a cool costume that makes Eric look more charismatic than ever. Baby Boar Set, a special gift to thank you for playing the game. Have some fun with one of Veronica's favorite costumes. You have the Trodane Set. Once again, they're saying thank you for playing the game. Try out some Traveler's Togs that will show our hero in another light. And then you have the Happy Adventurer Set. This is packed full of items helpful that are sure to come in handy over the course of your adventures. One thing to note with this, guys, is that Nintendo's actually publishing Dragon Quest XI-S Definitive Edition here in the US. So if you're wondering why Nintendo is doing all this stuff for this third-party game, well, it's because they're the ones who's going to be handling distribution, they're the ones who's going to be handling publishing the game, all the fees there, getting it out to stores, pretty much everything when it comes down to review copies, the marketing of the game. Nintendo's pretty much handling all of it. So they're going to do a lot of crossovers, there's going to do a lot of promotions, and it makes sense with Super Smash Bros. Dragon Quest XI, or really just more like Dragon Quest, let's just talk about the franchise itself first, is ridiculously popular in Japan. It's like their COD or something like that. It's really, really popular. Many people buy the game. I think the PS4 and the 3DS version combined to sell like 4 million copies plus or something crazy like that. I know it did very well in Japan just by itself, and you have to consider the size of Japan, and for the game to be doing millions like that is pretty incredible considering the install bases and everything. But overall, it's one of those franchises that people in Japan can't get enough of, and Square Enix has been trying to solve the Western conundrum of Dragon Quest XI, or just Dragon Quest in general, for a long time. Now, of course, the delayed like year or 2-year localization waits definitely don't help at all. So I think that's the first thing that they need to do, is make sure they have a worldwide release for the game. I think that really does help out when it comes to getting the game more popular. But at the same time, I think that teaming up with Nintendo on this one, getting some crossovers with Smash Brothers, doing some other things like this with the demo, all of that is definitely going to help, because it's going to let people see the game. It's going to let people say, okay, well, I can get some extras and try it out. I think that Fire Emblem has benefited greatly from a worldwide release. Fire Emblem used to be like, they'll take like a year to localize, and now that they're doing it worldwide all at the same time, look at how much more hype surrounding it, because we are now a worldwide type of gaming place, right? There's people that can speak different languages, there's people that travel all over the place. They want to be able to get games whenever they want on any system they want, no region locking or anything like that. And there's the internet as well. People see what's going on in other parts of the world. It's not 1992 anymore. store to where we can't see what's going on, and we only hear what's going on in magazines or on TV if there's some type of gaming feature or special or something like that. So it needs to be localized worldwide. It needs to be launched worldwide, and that's how you can get things to be a little bit more popular here in the West. But hey, we'll take this one here. We're getting a nice demo, getting some nice bonuses, transferring over to the full game, so I can't complain too much on that one. So what do you guys think about all the news here, from Astral Chain and its awesome review scores to Dragon Quest XI's and all the stuff that's going on? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace.